Alrighty, guys, welcome back to my channel. This will be the second part to the story event of Boom the Ghost. Sorry. Uh, Part one was uploaded yesterday, I believe, and hopefully I'll be able to upload this, which will be Sunday. But yeah, the last thing on part one. Damn, what was I gonna say? The last video was Alfred was getting some of his memories back, and we have one more AI hologram to fix, and then after that, he should have all his memories regained about why he gave full control to the other AIs, and hopefully, we'll be able to find out what's going on with Dorothy because we haven't really seen Dorothy since the last, I think, part of the first story event. So hopefully we can get into that and figure out who the mystery person that she spoke of at the end of that episode. So for now, let's just jump on in and see how this story unfolds. Utopia ship bedroom.
The last high-tier hologram is Niti. It is the maid responsible for tending to the bedding and ensuring a welcoming atmosphere on the ship.
Soda or any of the other maids, Nikke maids, would probably have been a good fit to help this
The
one out.
bedrooms are its designated area.
Oh, obviously Freema's going to be the one helping them. Oh, I guess it makes more sense for her so they can tend to her.
I've seen it. Sleeping on sofa. It talked to me.
Yes, that is very likely, dear passengers. Its primary function is to ensure passengers sleep comfortably. Since it is unable to provide that service, it is likely waiting in the bedrooms for passengers.
Sofa uncomfortable. Couldn't sleep.
You're supposed to sleep on the bed.
Prefer sofa.
Is Miss Niti alone? There doesn't seem to be any lower tier holograms around.
Yes, too many holograms would disturb passengers' sleep. Niti is quite unique in this regard. In some ways, it has the most important role on the Utopia.
I see.
I go sleep?
If you would, please and thank you.
I'm sleep expert.
Yeah, I guess you are. Freema languidly saunters over and lays down on the sofa. Needy approaches Freema and stands beside her, whereupon she stares silently at her.
Yeesh, it's like something straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be a little unnerved if somebody was just staring at me as I went to bed.
As expected. Uncomfortable. Can't do it.
Having trouble falling asleep?
Yes.
If it's not a disturbance, may I help?
Okay.
Certainly.
Needy proceeds to move quickly but calmly. It turns on soft music and lights an aromatic candle. It brings over a warm comforter and dims the lights, bathing the room in a lambent gold. Glow. Goddamn, I cannot read. The atmosphere is infinitely more peaceful than it was before. Even I feel relaxed just being there.
Comfortable.
Is there anything you would like to confide to me?
Confide?
It could be anything. Something you regret, or a memory of something that you cherish. Whatever you wish to say, I'll listen.
I think a lot of people need a needy in their life.
This hologram's speech patterns are completely different from the others.
It actually is.
That is because the nature of its job is different, dear passengers.
Nothing to say.
Is there anything you regret?
Not saying.
Try speaking calmly, without any emotion, as if it's someone else's story. It will help you sleep better.
I wonder if that's actually true.
Before hard life.
And yet, You're still here. That's very impressive.
But life too hard. Many people hurt.
That's unfortunate.
When I try, things go wrong. Try harder, only worse.
There are times when things just don't work out.
I feel like a lot of people can relate to that sentiment.
Friends tell me, stay still, don't do anything. So I don't. I just sleep. Don't hurt anyone. No one hurt me. Satisfied. Sleeping is best.
Prima drifts off. Amongst the tranquility, only Prima's breathing can be heard. Needy turns off all the lights and watches Prima sleep for a while.
Sleep well.
Mr. Alfred, Niti appears to be functioning properly to me.
That it is, dear passengers.
Does that mean you've fully regained your memories? And your authorization?
I have, but not all of them.
Should I ask it, Alec?
No, I'll ask. Mr. Alfred, the Utopia is more than a luxury cruise ship, isn't it? The Utopia was a ship meant to help its passengers sail into the next life.
Oh, that's actually kind of sad.
Isn't that right?
Damn.
The luxury cruise ship, Utopia, is a vessel that set sail 2 years after the first Rapture invasion.
Dang.
At that time, the ocean was safe from Rapture attacks. However, the goal was not survival, but to provide an environment to face the end of one's life without fear.
Just like at the amusement park.
I heard many people made that choice back then.
The Utopia was outfitted with all manner of accommodations, as well as top-class facilities. AI holograms were provided to ease the burden of the crew. Every day, there were parties and events. A true utopia. But the supplies lasted 1 month. They were never meant to last longer than that. After the final opulent gala, the Utopia switched to minimal power. The final choices of the passengers varied. There were those who chose to enter eternal sleep, and there were some who resisted, angry or saddened by the destiny foisted upon them. Eventually, however, the end came for everyone. After that, I gathered all of the passengers and drifted around the ocean until the power ran out. That is when you all came along.
These high-tier holograms weren't here originally, were they?
That's correct. I oversaw all aspects of the Utopia myself.
That explains why you'd regain more memories every time we interacted with them. I thought that was odd. That means these high-tier holograms are fragments of yourself.
Precisely. I helped the passengers in various ways at the end. I tried my best to provide the perfect last meal. I hoped they would get the most out of the facilities until the very end. I wanted to make sure there were no accidents. No matter what, provide any and all items that were needed. And when they eventually met their end, I did everything I could so that they could face it without fear. But despite all my efforts, it didn't work out.
It's kind of sad, honestly.
I ran out of ingredients and wasn't able to provide a proper last meal.
You know, for a game with, women with big assets and bikinis, sometimes they kind of throw a story that you wouldn't expect to be in a game like that. think that's why I like this game franchise so much.
Many of the facilities broke down. Due to a lack of safety testing, accidents were abundant. I didn't monitor the ship's inventory correctly, and thus wasn't able to provide many of the items passengers desired. When they met their end, it was with fear, and that's my fault. I'll never forget the disappointment in their eyes, even as they insisted it was okay. When I served them inferior food, their forced smiles as they shivered in the cold shower because there was no hot water, joking how cold showers are good for the body. Once, after being hit by a pipe that fell from the ceiling, someone good-naturedly claimed that bleeding is good for circulation. I'll never forget their face. Even when I ran out of toiletries, they would proclaim that bathing too often wasn't good for you anyway. Those words are burned in my memory. I'll never forget those final, fear-stricken expressions of the passengers in the moments before falling asleep. I curse the one who made me. Why did they make me an AI capable of reliving such tragic memories?
Yeah, I would agree that would suck pretty bad to relive all the worst aspects of your life for, ever, basically.
Why did they make me capable of thought? I was resentful.
So you broke up your memories into holograms.
Yes, carrying those memories all the time was too painful. In order to find some relief, I splintered my mind into fragments.
Are you okay now?
I'm still in pain, dear passengers. So much pain. I want to fragment myself again.
You did your best, Mr. Alfred. You did everything you could with the limited resources you had available to you. You gave it your all to try and ameliorate the situation. That's remarkable enough on its own.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I respect you a heck ton. Enough to want to learn from you. Sounds like you went through hell.
It must have been so hard. Incredible. Really.
You did well.
Thank you, dear passengers. I would like to tell you about the power source now, but there is still one more problem remaining.
Sorry, still?
There is still a high tier, or rather, an irregular hologram on the ship.
Oh, so is this gonna be the friend that Dorothy spoke of? Honestly, yeah, that would, think about it. That would kind of suck hella bad to constantly relive all the worst aspects of what happened on that ship.
Reload.
I'd probably go crazy after a while if I was in his shoes. I don't know many people who would, enjoy being in a situation like that.
Mark it clear.
Victory!
And once again, we will just be skipping the field change and focusing more on the main story.
Those who survive are the victors!
So I wonder how Dorothy's friend, or honestly, I don't even know if it's her friend or just somebody that she knew. I'm gonna assume it's her friend. Wonder how she fits into the whole puzzle of this ship and all that.
Is that the best you've got? You've gotta be kidding me.
There was a Nikke aboard the Utopia as well. She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's. She boarded the ship to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them. After all the passengers left, she couldn't cope with the grief, and eventually...
Became an irregular?
I didn't want to forget her.
Oh.
That thought spread throughout the Utopia and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
So she died or she offed herself?
What? How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Are some of your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Correct. That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean it will disappear?
That's right. It was created by accident, so I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers.
Well, at least he's honest.
She stayed with me until the very end. After all the passengers left, only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things. She was my friend.
Alfred slowly looks at each one of
The
us.
ship has already served its purpose. But it will not be your final destination. You are all alive, dear passengers. Help me bury those whom I still carry in my heart, and bless the lives of those still living. Do that, and I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off, the one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off.
We begin moving towards the location Alfred indicated where the hologram might be. How does a hologram manifest entirely on its own?
It doesn't. It's impossible.
Then does that mean... No, there's no way.
Oh, back to the ghost.
No, it's not a ghost. I think.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
I like how she goes from never scared of him to immediately being scared at the moment that it might be true.
My best hypothesis is some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
Is that possible?
I mean, it's as logical as you can get for this game, I assume.
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about nymph. I'm simply saying that's the most plausible theory.
You seem adamantly opposed to the supernatural, Leg.
Darn right! To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Unfair? What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science. I can't stand that.
Okay.
Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair.
I suppose if you worked incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion, it would seem unfair.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You see? That's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
That's a unique way to deny their existence.
Yeah, I agree, Alfred.
Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know. We like to think we're at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life. But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us. call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another.
Fair.
Anyway, what's the name of the hologram we're looking for? It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Maya.
Look, Pina. The ocean is sparkling.
Oh, so 2 different names. So who's Pina?
I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on the surface. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a rare phenomenon. For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true. I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together.
Dorothy looks at the face of the mass-produced model Nikke, who gives a faint smile in return. Okay, so why does she call her Pine, but Alfred calls her Maya?
Pina,
Or Pina.
let's never part again. Ever. Let's always stay together. Right here. In paradise.
Well, gonna be kind of hard since we're trying to, basically bury her. Looks like there's gonna be some conflict between the rest of the Nikkes and Dorothy.
The burning passion! The fiery will! Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools! Fully active! Pierce through! Time to wrap things up!
Well, guess we'll find out.
Is it enough for fighting?
Let us to see. With admirable dexterity, Dorothy adroitly sets down the teacup in front of me and Rappy with a subtle click.
Is this tea from the ship? Or did you bring it?
I brought it.
Considering how unenthusiastic you were about coming up here, you sure came prepared. You even brought a swimsuit.
Fine. I'll admit that I was a little excited. I must say that this whole experience has exceeded my expectations.
Dorothy.
Drink your tea. If it cools down, the aroma weakens. You too, Pina.
Beside Dorothy, the hologram of Maya, a mass-produced Nikke, sits smiling at her.
There you go smiling again. Does seeing me drink make you happy? Very well. You can appreciate yours later.
Wait, so is Dorothy just delusional about who she's actually speaking to? Dorothy drinks her tea with an air of elegance. Rappy also takes a sip, keeping her eyes glued on Dorothy. As for me, I'm unable to take my eyes off my teammates in the distance.
Your Grace.
Yes?
Do you not like my tea? Should I bring you something else?
Oh no, I was just enjoying the aroma.
Huh, were you now? I see you're well versed in appreciating tea.
While bringing the tea to my lips, I look at my fallen comrades in my peripheral. Oh, so... okay, so it seems like Dorothy took down the other Nikkes. They were all breathing and seemed fine from the outside. None of them appeared to have been fatally injured.
Your Grace.
Yes?
I take it you enjoyed the tea? You've already finished your cup. That's all well and good, but tea time is also meant for conversation. It would be better if you could match the pace of everyone else present.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. It all happened in an instant. We found Dorothy together with Maya's hologram. We approached her and tried to explain, hoping to retrieve Maya.
You're saying you want to take Pina?
Well, we're not exactly taking her.
You mean you're going to kill her?
That's not really it either. It's more...
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. I have no interest in listening to what you have to say. Leave now. Pina and I plan to have tea together.
Elig, stop beating around the bush. And give it to her straight.
That's easier said than done. I mean, look at her.
Dorothy smiles while locking eyes with Maya's hologram.
We may be in serious trouble. Enough of this. All right, Dorothy, here's the deal.
Dorothy seems to barely move, but Jan is sent flying through the air before slamming to the ground.
She's fast.
If you approach, I will deem it to be a threat to Pina and respond with force.
Dorothy, that's not what...
Damn, Pepper didn't even really do anything. Pepper crumbles to the
I
ground.
don't think reasoning with her is going to work.
So, what then?
I'll get close and grab her legs.
I'll slide in and wrap myself around her waist. I'm confident I can do it.
I hold arms.
Okay. While you all do that, I'll use my BFG.
Senti, Tove, Frima, and Oleg all collapse to the ground.
You guys really are incapable of whispering, aren't you? Just like in the boat on the way here.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have announced your plan out loud for her to hear.
Why are you all being so cruel to Pina?
Ooh, had to readjust on my beanbag. Need to get a new one. This one's fucking sucks now.
Don't tell me you two also.
No. The commander and I came here for a cup of tea.
Yeah. We've been wanting to relax for a moment, but didn't have any tea.
Is that so? Then have a seat.
I
I'm
guess
glad
that's how
I
we
came
reach
here.
tea time.
To be honest, when you first proposed that I join you, I scoffed at the idea. But I couldn't have imagined I'd run into Pina here. I never thought I would see her again since she... Even so, I'm glad I can see her, even in this form.
So I'm wondering if Pina is a person from Dorothy's past before she became a Nikke.
I'm so glad that she came to see me.
Dorothy. What kind of person was Pina?
Pina, she was... When we were at our lowest and on the verge of collapse, she was the one who helped us get back on our feet. Isn't that amazing? Even though she was a mass-produced model, her heart was stronger than that of a goddess.
Okay, never mind. So this was well into her Nikke days. Or when she first became a Nikke, I assume.
She was so strong. Someone who kept us steady when we were shaken. She was our savior.
Damn, my thumb accidentally twitched.
Without her, we wouldn't be who we are today. She helped me remain a goddess of victory. Goddess of victory.
Sounds like she's someone very precious to you.
Oh yes. Very much so. Just as you have Red Hood, I have Pina.
Dorothy, you're not thinking straight right now. That's not Pina. You need to snap out of it.
Yeah, so I guess I was right. I guess Dorothy just saw the mass-produced Nikke and just projected
Looks like there's a
Pina
lot
onto
to
her.
repair. Target down.
But I wonder how Rappy and the commander are going to make her see that that is not Pina. Because, I mean, she just laid out, like, the other Nikkes for just even trying to approach her. Well, I mean, 3 of them kind of got knocked out for announcing their plans well.
Time to wrap things up.
Alright. Let's see how this conversation with Dorothy
As
goes.
long as we're together, I will never fall.
Rappy, stop.
The person beside you is Maya, the Nikke who died aboard the Utopia. It's just a hologram. I don't know what kind of Nikke Pina was. But considering she was also a mass-produced model, perhaps there's a resemblance.
No, it's Pina.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look carefully. You know it can't be true.
How are you so sure? You never knew Pina.
No, I didn't. But you did. So look carefully. Look closely.
Dorothy stares long and hard at the hologram of Maya.
Is it Pina? Be honest.
Dorothy slams the table.
If we don't retrieve that hologram, this ship will be caught in a dangerous current.
Get out of my sight.
We will be pulled into a whirlpool. Everyone will die.
Don't say another word. Just go.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll say it again. That's not Pina.
I said shut your mouth.
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy crashes into the deck of the Utopia. The wooden boards around her shatter. Rappy struggles to her feet. Dorothy walks slowly towards her.
No one can take Pina away from me.
That's not Pina.
If you say her name one more time, I'll make you regret.
Pina. 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 Pina.
Kind of a childish reaction.
Anyone could tell that's not her. And yet here you are, twisting things to fit your own warped delusions and making things difficult for us. And you wonder why I call you Snooty Dorothy.
How dare you!
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy also gets up and lunges at Dorothy. They collide into each other and fall into the pool, which is shallow and only knee-high. Both of them are unarmed, so they resort to their fists.
Acting so smart and sophisticated, when you can't even use your own eyes to see what's in front of you. That's why everyone calls you Snooty Dorothy. You don't understand anything.
You've got to say a proper goodbye. You have happy memories to look back on. Stop acting like you know everything.
Stop tickling me and punch like you mean it.
I ain't gonna lie, things got quite serious in this event.
You may look different now, but you're still as weak as you ever were.
Rappy and Dorothy keep trading blows. I can't find a proper opening to intervene. I've never seen things get this heated between them. This is bad.
No, it's not.
Oh, Leg, you're up. Leg, I thought you might have been killed.
No, but I wish I were. Everything hurts. Anyway, can't you do anything to stop these two? At this rate, one of them is liable to get killed.
I think you're right.
Okay, fine. I'm sturdier than you and certainly stronger, so I'll... Huh?
Amidst the barrage of blows and groans, Maya's hologram walks forward slowly, smiling all the while. Eventually, she stops in front of Dorothy. Rappy, who is about to throw a punch, hesitates. At that moment, Dorothy's punch goes through Maya's hologram and lands squarely on Rappy's jaw. Rappy falls to her knees. Dorothy looks down at her coldly. I rush forward. I launch myself forward and wrap my arms around Dorothy's waist.
Let go!
Stop this, what are you doing?
I said let go! Unlike the other Nikkes, I can attack humans. If you value your life, let go of me. Such strength!
Is he picking her up or just holding her?
You liar.
Rappy shakes her head and regains focus. She glares up at Dorothy, who is towering over her.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina.
Yeah, so it seems like she knew all along, but she still pushed her own delusions into it.
Destruction is also my specialty.
Well, it seems like we're getting close to the end of this event.
Is that the best you've got? You gotta be kidding me.
You know, for an event that I thought was going to be like upbeat and bubbly, and you know, considering that everybody was swimsuited up, it kind of got a sad, you know, story arc going on in it. Rappy stands up and spits. A wad of saliva mixed with blood hits the ground.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina. You knew it from the start, didn't you? I thought it was strange. Sure, you have a temper from time to time, but you're usually calm and sensible enough. Hardly the type to believe someone deceased had come back as a ghost to see you again. You knew, didn't you?
I don't know what you are talking about.
You kept going on and on about Pina, but when that hologram stood in front of you, you still threw a punch. Dorothy, what are you doing? Or rather, what is it that you wanted to do?
I just wanted to be with her. Yes, I knew it wasn't her all along. I knew this was just a hologram, and not a living Nikke. But even so, I wanted to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Taking a walk, drinking tea, shopping, and enjoying the scenery together. That's all I wanted.
But at what cost? I mean, you're kind of putting the lives of everybody else in danger because of it. And actively assaulting them over, you know, knowing that that's not even Pina.
Even though you know it's not her.
It looks like her. Exactly like her.
That's a fantasy. You know that.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with escaping reality for a few moments?
I mean, technically it wouldn't be wrong to escape reality, but I think it's, you know, kind of horrible when it's putting the lives of everybody else in danger.
I knew that this wouldn't last forever. I know that it's all a lie. But what does it matter? For a while, I wanted a respite from those painful memories. Is it so wrong to want to flee from reality for a while when it hurts this much?
Does reality hurt, Dorothy?
Yes, more than you can imagine. I have no one, nothing to comfort me. Only I can save myself. But that's why I'm so lonely. You couldn't possibly understand. You were able to merge with Red Hood. You can still be with someone you cherish, in whatever form it is. You wouldn't understand the pain of losing someone entirely, of them being obliterated without a trace.
Let me be your friend. Let me comfort you.
I don't need it.
You just said you were lonely.
We can be friends.
I said I don't need it.
We're both strong. But I'm stronger.
What the? I'm being serious right now.
I'm afraid Rappy is too.
I've also lost someone close to me. Someone who had a major impact on my life.
So what? Are we supposed to spend our lives licking each other's wounds?
I don't know if we're close enough for licking each other.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
I'm not proposing that we heal each other's wounds. I'm saying that we should support each other as we move through life, carrying those we've lost in our hearts. If one of us goes astray, The other will help us get back on the path. If one of us makes a wrong choice, the other will stand in the way. And in the end, when we both reach the place we were meant to be, we'll be able to stand tall and feel proud of ourselves and of one another.
Why are you prattling on like this when you don't even know what I'm after?
You're right. I don't know. Will you tell me?
If you knew, you'd only try to stop me.
You're right. Since we're friends, and that's what friends do. They stop people they care about from making bad choices.
I'm sorry to interrupt, dear passengers, but the Utopia is about to be pulled into a current. We must hurry. Eleg, please take care of Maya.
Oleg is already standing before Maya's hologram, the muzzle of the BFG pointing straight at it. The hologram is smiling.
Wait!
Damn.
Enemy down.
I'm gonna lie, when I first started this, I did not think the the story would turn into something like this. Quite interesting all the same, though.
Is that the best you've got? You gotta be kidding me.
Ooh, excuse me.
Eleg, we don't have any more time.
Right.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. I'm not ready.
Eleg,
Oleg meekly lowers the BFG.
I can't do it.
Eleg!
I'm sorry.
I rush over Oleg and take the BFG from her. I look at Maya's hologram. It is still smiling. Alfred,
Yes.
what is the safest place aboard this ship? Somewhere safe even from whirlpools.
Commander.
There is nowhere on this ship where I can guarantee your safety, dear passengers.
It doesn't matter, it will work out, because everyone here is capable and strong. Well, you're putting a lot of faith considering that you're literally going into a whirlpool. I look at Maya's smiling hologram. I can't do it either. I don't think any of us will be able to.
Mr. Commander.
Let's get some rest. This is going to be a rough journey. I sit on the floor. The Utopia starts to shake more violently.
Dorothy, all of us are alive. So listen to the voices of the living.
But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead. Listen to my voice. I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand.
Oh, I think this was when she was able to reconnect with Red Hood.
Take my hand, one that's living, and get up.
Or maybe not, maybe I'm just confused.
Yes, that's right.
Dorothy approaches me. She holds her hand out.
Give me the weapon.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm the only one who can do it.
I hand over the BFG to Dorothy. Dorothy holds the BFG and stands before the hologram.
Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy.
Dorothy looks at Pina.
Pina,
Pina only responds with a smile.
I've been living in the past, tormented by guilt, unable to take a single step forward. I'd always wonder, what if I hadn't left you alone? If only I hadn't pulled the trigger? If only I hadn't given up on you? Would things have turned out differently? I haven't been able to extricate myself from the past. Oh, how I've wanted to go back to the time I was loved, when I was capable of love. But the desire for revenge is all-consuming. If only I hadn't seen that sign. If only I had crossed paths with a rapture, or a lost Nikke, and not a damned sign mocking us. I've become ugly and twisted, but I have no regrets, because I can't forgive. But even so, if you had been with me, I'm sure I would have made a different choice. I miss you, Pina. I always will. Farewell, my precious wings.
Pina disappears. And so does Maya.
All authorization has been restored. Rerouting ship now, dear passengers. Abnormality detected in power source. It's a rapture. A massive one.
What?
The rapture has occupied the Utopia's power source. I cannot control the ship until it is removed.
So it all comes down to a rapture. Yet again.
No surprise there. Rappy.
Yes. Everyone, let's go. Dorothy,
Yes?
can you go?
Let's go. I need an outlet. Bad.
Initiating manual override of the power source. The provoked rapture will reveal itself soon. Please, head to the deck, dear passengers.
Let's go. Deck of the Utopia. The once calm ocean is now churning. Before us, a massive rapture reveals itself and stares upon the ship. Kraken.
It's huge! The core must be massive as well!
Let's take this thing down quick. Dorothy, Eleg,
On it!
Let's go.
Alrighty, final boss is here. Hologram Kraken.
Burning passion! The fiery will! Raise and rebuild are all powerful tools! Fully active! Pierce through! All of us will turn alive and kicking!
And that's all she wrote.
We did it! We survived!
After taking down the Kraken, Dorothy doesn't come out of the room. The Utopia safely changes direction and veers towards safe waters. After salvaging the Kraken and investigating the body, Oleg quietly calls me and Rappy over.
The Kraken's power source wasn't replacing the Utopia's. For some reason I can't explain, the Kraken's own power source, i.e. its core, had become drastically overpowered.
What do you mean by overpowered?
Every machine is built with an output which matches its physical size. With the Kraken, however, its output far exceeded what would be suitable for its body. That means it had to expend that energy somehow.
Why is that a bad thing? Isn't more energy a good thing?
That's not always the case. Too much energy can put a strain on the body. Take you, for instance. Let's say you had the strength to lift 10 tons.
Sounds great to me.
The moment you attempted to lift that much weight, Your bones would break and your muscles would tear. In other words, machines and living things alike need output levels which roughly correspond to their body. But this Kraken didn't have that. Therefore, it had to offload its excess energy somehow, and it seems it chose the Utopia as the outlet. That's how the holograms on the Utopia ship were able to remain functional, for better or for worse.
That makes sense.
If this had happened before all the passengers passed away, the outcome would have been different. But it's pointless to dwell on hypotheticals.
So this Kraken was unable to contain its own power and went about indiscriminately expelling the excess energy?
That's right. As far as I can tell, parts of its body became holograms simply as a way to burn excess energy.
Any guesses as to why the output became so large?
It's hard to say. We encountered something similar to this once before, but we never figured out the cause. I guess it proves that, once again, things like cores can't be trusted. Maybe I'm overthinking, but if time did this to the Kraken, what does that mean for the Ark, and how much time it has left?
Probably very little in all honesty. I thought dwelling on hypotheticals wasn't good.
Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment. Anyway, the Utopia is running fine right now. We'll soon arrive at a point where we can return to the Ark.
Good, that's a relief. Now the only question is what we're going to do with the ship.
Actually, Alfred says it has something to say regarding that. It wants to tell us all at once, though, once we've gathered.
All right, let's go. As we walk down the hallway, a loud banging on the door can be heard.
Hey! What are you doing in there? I said come out!
I would suggest refraining from violence, as it's hardly conducive to survival.
Oh, I'm assuming they're banging on Dorothy's door.
How are you not pissed off about this?
No one got hurt. All she did was knock us out.
You say it like she did nothing wrong.
Noisy. If you keep hitting the same spot, you're gonna break the door. Try knocking 10 centimeters to the right.
Oh, thanks for the tip. Are you not coming out? So you're gonna beat us to a pulp and then lock yourself in your room? Don't you have any manners?
What is all this ruckus?
I mean, I can kind of see why Jan is very upset.
Oh, hey guys. Eon wanted to confront Dorothy for what she did, so she asked us to meet up here.
Why didn't you call me?
You didn't get hit by Dorothy.
You're right, I didn't. That's because I used my words.
I mean, there was a whole fucking UFC fighting event between y'all two.
She didn't even give us a chance to talk it out.
Dorothy is probably going through a lot right now, so maybe we can do this later. Nope.
I said come out!
The door opens. Dorothy stands behind it and stares at Jan.
Is kicking people across the room a polite thing where you're from? I'm ready to throw you up and down this entire ship. And if you don't think I don't have it in me, try me.
Come in.
Well, she's got guts, gotta give her that. We follow behind with no small amount of confusion. Inside, there are chairs and teacups prepared for each one of us. Dorothy sits with a dignified air and looks at us.
What is this?
Drink.
Dorothy sips her tea. Everyone hesitantly takes a seat and sips the tea.
Oh, this,
Do you like it?
I guess. But you call this an apology?
I don't think she would call it an apology either.
Wow. The aroma is really nice.
I've never smelled anything like it.
Good. Better with cream.
I wonder what plant this is. As a survival expert, I'm sure I can take a good guess.
I'm not expecting much, but go ahead.
Is it a red-horned deer mushroom?
Probably not.
Those are poisonous, and they're not even plants.
This is magnolia. Where did you get this?
You're familiar with Magnolia?
Well, I would assume considering that she's a merchant.
Of course I am, and this is no imitation. This is the real thing. You can't buy this stuff. Did you smuggle it from somewhere?
I'll give you some when we land.
Don't think this counts as an apology.
Just finish your tea.
She refuses to say sorry even once. Fine. Give me another cup.
You two are like a pair of kids fighting.
Says a lot coming from Rappy. After the miner and Rogalo, everyone except Dorothy meets in the control room. Alfred speaks in its usual cheerful tone.
Once it reaches its destination, the Utopia will cease to operate. This will be its last voyage, dear passengers.
What?
Thanks to Eleg's help, the core efficiency has improved and the generators were upgraded. However, many of the systems here are antiquated and cannot be repaired.
There must be a way.
It is fine, dear passengers.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Alfred wants to continue the journey considering all the shit he's been through.
Once the passengers were all gone, the Utopia had fulfilled its purpose. This should have happened long ago.
Whatever needs to be fixed, I'll fix. If I bring litter along...
Thank you for the offer. But you must know how difficult it is to send materials to such a remote location. This is also a massive cruise ship, nearly the size of a small city. We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living. In departing, we offer our blessings to all those who were aboard this vessel. Until then, however, please feel free to enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer, dear passengers. Delicious meals, luxurious amenities, a safe environment, abundant supplies, comfortable sleeping quarters. Everything you can possibly want can be found aboard the Utopia.
I honestly think that could be the greatest send-off for them, considering that that's normally what they do. Last hurrah for our last voyage.
The Utopia. Enjoy your life to the fullest. On this paradise at sea.
Woohoo! Let's boogie!
Oh yeah, it's party time! Let's cut loose and have some fun!
I'm going to the pool first!
Oh, let's go together.
Should I bring some alcohol?
Absolutely not. I'll fully map out the cruise's structure. With plenty of snacks piled next to me, of course.
Sleep on cruise. Wish fulfilled.
Let's go, Commander. Let's enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer.
Okay. Let's go enjoy.
We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts, and bless the lives of those still living.
I like that. That was a nice little animation that they did for this event. Yeah, that was really cool. We'll say the developers for Nikke really do some good animations for this game. But with this, I think I'm going to cut the rest of the battles after this one, so that way you're not just sitting here through endless battles until like the last scenes of the story event. So I think it'd be easier that way.
Be more efficient.
And I think, ooh, excuse me, I'll cut it right here and then see y'all in the final scene. Alrighty guys, let's see the conclusion to Boom the Ghost. With admirable dexterity, Dorothy adroitly sets down the teacup in front of me and Rappy with a subtle clink. Rappy and I are drinking tea in Dorothy's room.
How do you like it?
It's nice.
I like it. It smells wonderful. I take another sip.
I intend on taking the Ark. Try and stop me.
I'll do just that. With everything I have. Because I'm your friend.
When you stood in my way back on that ship, I felt something.
That feeling helpless before towering, overwhelming masculine strength feels kinda nice in some ways. Sorry, bad joke. You don't have to look at me like that. Please, continue.
I realize that if there's someone to hold me back, I might not make the wrong choice.
And what would that be?
Ending your life, for starters. If your grace hadn't stopped me, I would have killed you.
What are you talking about? I'd have taken you out long before you had a chance to kill me. Anyway, it's good to see that you realize fighting me is the wrong
If I killed a highly revered member of the Special Commando Unit, I would undo everything I've built thus far. That is what I meant when I said it would be a wrong choice.
Dorothy, what are you doing with the Ark?
Forcing it to make a decision.
What do you mean?
At some point, the Ark will be confronted with a choice. Many things will have to be abandoned. When that time comes, the question is, what will it abandon first?
I mean, I guess they're already trying to prepare for that because there's a reason why we're sent up to the surface to try to reclaim it.
Enough with the dramatics. Speak English.
I am waiting, Rappy, and I do so with joy. When the time comes, you will be forced to make a choice as well. You will have to decide whether to stand in my way or stand with me.
And are you sure you're not making the wrong choice here?
Positive.
And I guess we really don't know if it's a right or wrong choice until, you know, the aftermath of things to come.
Can you tell me what the right choice is?
I'd rather not.
Can you at least give us a hint?
I said no.
Deputy Chief's office.
Report.
Doggone.
I'm sorry, but there's not been anything significant so far.
How does no one know what Dorothy is doing here in the Ark? She couldn't have come here just to broadcast that gibberish show of hers.
Her movements are somewhat limited. Other than periodic meetings with Deputy Chief Birmingham, she hasn't been to many places.
What did she talk about with him?
We were unable to find out.
Are you kidding? Why didn't you bug their offices?
That was impossible. The deputy chief's offices are...
Ah, I know. It's impervious to any bugging equipment. Enoch is also covering for her, so we're screwed in that department.
It's the same with your office. All of the deputy chief's offices are...
I know that! Don't try and lecture me.
Sorry, Deputy Chief. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Damn! I'm on my last nerve with this. There's no way a pilgrim would stay here without a purpose.
Well, I mean, you're right about that.
She's got something up her sleeve. I'm sure of it. Why did she go help with that cruise ship investigation on the surface?
There is no way to know. It appears that she was simply lending assistance.
Don't be absurd. I'm positive there's something bigger behind all this. Were you at least able to bug the ship?
We did plant bugs in some supplies provided by Macilis, but we're unable to record anything intelligible.
I mean, kind of works out for Dorothy.
We suspect it could have been due to distance or other adverse conditions.
Useless! Completely useless, all of you!
I don't think it's their fault, dog.
It might not be very important, but we did record one word that was rather unusual.
I'll determine whether it's important or not. Just tell me what the word was.
Yes. The word was Pina.
Pina?
Yes. We're unsure as to whether it's a term, a name, or perhaps a title.
Look into it. Whatever this is, I want it found out.
Understood, Deputy Chief.
Go.
Yes, Deputy Chief.
Pilgrim. Dorothy. I don't know what you are up to, but I'm going to find out. No matter what it takes. No one can threaten my kingdom.
Your kingdom.
No one.
Seems like another person that's delusional. Alright guys, it looks like that is the end of Boom the Ghost. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little series. Sorry it took me so long to do the second story event for this. But this video should be uploaded on Sunday, I believe. And the video for the first part of this will be should be uploaded by Saturday. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed this. I believe there's another event that Nikkei is doing. I'm not sure, but if they do, I will be sure to record that and upload some videos of that. Also, I have some other videos planned with TOK and Wolfie, so we'll try to get those out as soon as possible. But until then, guys, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.